make sure you relinquish that spot back. With that being said, drivers ready, marshals ready, going at the sound of the tone. Keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean. Nice, that's what I like to see. We are rocking and rolling our race number 1, 21.5 C main event, off and running. It's going to be Rowan leading us out. Caller in the 2. Looks like Bishop, Rosen, Moreno, Morissette, watching center, watching center. All right. Top 2 frontrunners, that's going to be Phil Rowan and Mike Caller. Trying to do a little bit of a breakaway, trying to find their way into that B-man event. B-man event will be later on. Watch on the back triple, watch on the back triple. Thank you, Mr. Pukowitz. In that 3 spot, it's going to be Brandon Moreno. Bishop now. Rowan putting it upside down. Thank you, Mr. Huxley. Appreciate that. So it is Caller on top. Rowan in the 2. Looks like Moreno in the 3. Bishop in the 4. Pukowitz in the 5. First, second, third, fourth, and fifth. All going over that crossover right now. Morissette in the 6. Theobald in the 7. Oh! Moreno denied on the cheater cones. He's going to drop back to the top 5. So right now, Mike Caller finding himself in unfamiliar territory. Usually Caller is sitting up in the B or the A main. A little bit of rough qualifying. He's finding himself in the C main. But doing work right now. Trying to find his way up into the B. 130 in, 330 to go. Rowan in the 2. Then Pukowitz and Bison going at it for 3rd and 4th. Ryder getting it wrong, coming on the front straightaway. There goes Moreno. Thank you, Riley. Appreciate that. Alyssa, that will be the leader working with you. Please hold your line. Nicely done. You'll have second working with you. That'll be perfectly done. And game on. So first and second going by the start-finish line right about meow. That is Mike Caller and Phil Rowan. Bishop in the 3. Pukowitz in the 4. Moreno in the 5. Theobald, Rosen, Anton, and Davila. Nicely done, Branson. Race number 2. Expert Stock B-main event. You will be up next. That's going to be Crone, Wall, Weir, Merrill, Anderson, Gallegos, Huxley, Drebby, Bettenker, and Locken. So back up front, going to be Phil Rowan. Caller in the top spot, Rowan in the 2. Looks like Bishop in the 3, Pukowitz in the 4. 250 in, 210 to go, 250 in, 210 to go. Race number 1 on deck, race number 2 coming up at you next. That is my 17.5.
2 minutes left.
B-main event, 17.5 expert B-main event with 3 in, 2 to go, 3 in, 2 to go. Watch it up front, guys. Watch it up front. Nicely done, Alyssa. Help her out. Nicely done. Watch your feet there, Chase. We don't want to repeat of last week. That would be bad. By the way, if you zoom into the 29:10, 29:30 mark, it's pretty amazing. The amount of pirouettes you did was stellar. 330 in, 130 to go. Watch on the back triple, watch on the back triple. Mike Caller leading out. Phil Rowan in the 2. Pukowitz now moving up into the top 3. There's Rowan. Pukowitz working his way, coming in start finish line. Watch back triple, watch back triple. It is clear. Thank you, Michael.
1 minute left.
4 minutes in, 1 to go. Mike Caller leading out. Phil Rowan in the 2. Ryder Pukowitz in that 3 spot. Bryson Bishop in the 4. Morissette in the 5. Race number 2. Two-wheel drive expert stock B main event. You will be up next. Expert stock B. You'll be up next. That's a 10-car dance. Watch him on front straightaway. Clear. With 35 seconds to go. 35 seconds to go. Caller leading out. Over the pitcher's mound he goes. Down the back straightaway. Rowan by the start-finish line. Pukowitz sitting back in a distant third, unfortunately. Maybe too little too late with under 20 to go. Under 20 to go. Then it's going to be Bishop in the 3, Pukowitz in the 4, Morissette, Rosen, Theobald, Moreno, Knowlton, Davila, and Helmrich. Going to be my running 11-car grid. with less than 10, drivers less than 10. Less than 5. And that is going to be time. Alyssa, you are done. Bryson Bishop, you are done. Waiting on everyone else. Ryder, you are done. Anton, you are done. Davila, you're done. Caller, you're done. Rosen, you're done. Waiting on several. Moreno, you're done. Theobald, Rowan, and Knowlton. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers.
The race is completed.
Mike Caller and Phil Rowan, you are bumping into that B-main event. That is going to be race number 4. Marshals, grab your blowers. Start blowing off the track. And race number 2, 17.5 B-main event. You're coming up next. All right, let's go and get our blowers down. Blowers down. Marshals from race number 1. I need you all out on the track. I should not be looking for any volunteers. I should have 10 marshaling spots covered. Marshals to your spots. Race number 2. Roll them out. Check them in. Qualifying in the 10 spot, Brad Crone. In the 9, Jack Wall. In the 8, Paul Weir. In the 7, Matthew Merrill. In the 6, Les Anderson. In the 5, Mike Gallegos. In the 4, Kenny Huxley. In the 3, Alan Dreby. In the 2, Diego Bettencourt. On the pole will be Randy Locken.
The Black Stallion. Diego
Marshals to
Bettencourt.
your spots, please.
Anderson.
Phil, if I can get you
Kenny
on the
Huxley.
back triple.
Randy Locken.
Or Caller on the back triple. I need one of you guys on the back triple.
Jack Wall. Alan Dreby. Mike Gallegos.
And no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Go get our cars lined up. No more laps. Marshals to your spots, please.
Matthew Merrill. 1 minute to the start of the race.
Straightaway is closed, so line up the cars, line up the cars. Top 2 going to find their way into that A-main event. Locken and Bettencourt, top 2. Dreby in the 3, Huxley in the 4.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Weir, Wall. Yes, you are.
Thirty seconds to the start of the race.
Never surrender. All right, Mr. Crone, spot number 10, and we
15 seconds to the start of the
good
race.
and cleared for takeoff. Marshals, watch your areas. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Keep it clean. Going to the sound of the tone. And we're locked and loaded. Locking, leading us out. Bettencourt in the 2, Dreby in the 3. Huxley in the 4. Let's keep it clean, kids. Dreby and Huxley not wanting to get Locken and Bettencourt out of their sights. Watching center, guys. Watching center, watching center. So Randy Locken going to be leading us out. Bettencourt in the 2, Dreby in the 3. Dreby trying to find a way. Oh, my goodness. Huxley takes us to a whole nother level of unhappiness. So back up front, it is going to be old man Locken. I thought he was going to be going home early, but he's leading out in your B main. He wants to find a way into the A main legitimately. By a start finish line he goes. Dreby now in the 2, watching the crossover, nicely done, Ryder. And back to your spot, back to your spot, back to your spot. Back to your spot. Nicely done. All right, Randy Locken going to be leading us out. Dreby in the 2, Bettencourt in the 3. They're going to be coming up on Merrill. You got 2nd and 3rd coming up on you. Bettencourt hooks up a pipe. Dreby's going to get about a straightaway away. Watching center. Thank you, Alyssa. Meanwhile, Randy Locken. Marshall out front, Marshall out front. Watch out for the tire. The tire behind you there. Not quite sure why we got a tire on the track, but we got a tire on the track. That's kind of cool. Thank you, Mr. Knowlton. Appreciate that. Randy Locken leading out. Dreby in the 2. Bettencourt in the 3. Dreby double single. Bettenker goes big. Coming up on Merrill. That'll be second work with you there, Mr. Merrill. Please hold your line. Thank you very much. That's second work with you, Mr. Merrill. Nicely done. And thank you, Mr. Crone. Mike, you'll have second coming up on you next. Marshall in the center. Marshall in the center. Thank you, Mr. Moreno. So 2:15 in, 2:40 to go. Randy Locken leading out. Alan Dreby in the 2. Bettenker in the 3. Dreby trying to seal the deal. Find his way into that A main. Final session here at Hobby Action Raceway before he leaves us. Watch it off the back triple. Watch it off the back triple. Watch off the back triple. Back triple is clear. Race number 3. 17.5 Independent B. Oh, Dreby hooking up a pipe. Bettenker goes around the outside, hooks up a pipe. Davila right there to get him. Marshall out front, Marshall out front. Locken putting it upside down. That'll be
2 minutes
right in
left.
front of you less. You know what to do. Dreby in the 2. Excuse me, Bettenker in the 2. Dreby in the 3. Weir in the 4. With 3:15 in, 1:45 to go. 3:15 in, 1:45 to go. Randy Locken leading us out. Over the slant table. Over by timing and scoring. Fast lap out of Locken. 19.9. Fast car on track, by the way. In that 2 is going to be Bettenker off the end of the straightaway. He's coming up on Gallegos and Anderson and Weir. Let's keep it clean, kids. Watch back triple, watch back triple, watch back triple. Back triple is clear. Randy Locken leading us out. Bettenker in the 2. Bettenker now on the same stretch of real estate as Locken. With 4 minutes in, Bettenker puts it upside down. And he's broken. Oh, no. Rough luck for
1 minute left.
Diego. That's going to move Alan Dreby up into the top 2 now. So all Dreby has to do is keep it rubber side down. He's going to find his way into that A main. In the 3rd spot is going to be Mike Gallegos. Marshall out front, please. Marshall out front. It is clear. Locken leading out. One behind you there. With 35 seconds to go. 35 seconds to go. Locken on top. Dreby now in the 2. Gallegos in the 3. With 25 seconds to go. 25 seconds to go. And again, drivers, as a common rule of courtesy, if you do brake, just step back, wait by the wall, don't walk off the driver's stand. Less than 10, less than 10. Locken, Dreby, Gallegos, Anderson, less than 5. And that is going to be time. Finish lap here on. Alan Dreby, you are finding your way into that A main event. Paul Weir, you are done. Marshals, make sure you're grabbing those blowers. Marshall out front, please. Marshall out front, Marshall out front. Crone, you are done in the top 6. Waiting on several, waiting on several. Marshals, make sure you're watching your areas. Alan, you are done. Not quite sure why you're still out there doing laps. Waiting on 1, waiting on 1. And that is the race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Alan Dreby and Randy Locken, you are finding your way into that A main.
The race is completed.
That will be race number... Race number 9. No worries. All right, drivers from race number 2, turn them off, put them down. Should have 9 marshals out there. Should have 9 marshals out there. Race number 3, that is my 17.5 independent 2-wheel drive B main. Let's go get our blowers down, blowers down. Roll them out, check them in. Marshals, your spots, please. Qualifying in the 6th spot, Bryce DeMoss. In the 5, Brandon Chandler. In the 4, Nels Clinshaw. In the 3, Curtis Chandler. In the 2, Ross Carruthers. And on the pole will be Dave Rosen. Putting water down after 3. Water after 3. Straightaway is closed. Go and get our cars lined up. Marshals, your spots. Why am I looking for corner marshals?
Brandon Chandler. Bryce DeMoss. Slow. Russ Carruthers. Niels Klenchich.
Well, I should have 9 marshals out there. Not quite sure why my marshals are going back to the driver into the
Dave
pits.
Rosen.
Apparently they are. Mr. Crone, where you at? Brad Crone, where you at? There you are, over there. Thank you very much.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Got Mr. Wall over there, Paul Weir over there, Mr. Merrill is right there, Mr. Gallegos right there, Mr. Huxley.
45 seconds to the start
right
of the
in
race.
front of me, that would be fantastic. Thank you very much. We're going to put water down after this race. With that being said, drivers ready, marshals ready. Top two going to find their way into that A-main event, going at the sound of the tone.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Let's keep it clean. Keep it clean. Leading us out going to be Dave Rosen. Russ Carruthers in the 2. Chandler. DeMoss. Chandler getting it wrong by the start finish line. Here comes Clenshaw going to challenge for that top 5. Top 2 going to find their way into that A-main event. That will be later on. Right now, Dave Rosen on top. Russ Carruthers in that 2. I will need 2 to 3 volunteers to help me out with race number 4. 2 to 3 volunteers. Help me out with race number 4. That is my Sportsman Buggy. B-main event. We are going to put water down after this race. So if I get 2 to 3 volunteers, help me out. I'd appreciate it. Race number 3 on deck. Race number 4. You're going to be a Max 21.5 B-main event. Watch on the back triple. Watch on the back triple. Back triple is clear. Watch on the back triple, guys. Watch on the back triple. Thank you, Mr. Wall. Appreciate that. Dave Rosen leading out. Russ Carruthers in that 2. Curtis Chandler in the 3. Right now, top 2 front runners. Sue slant double coming into the tabletop. Rolling by the double. By the start finish line, there you go. 145 in, 3:15 to go. 145 in, 3:15 to go. Watch on the back triple. Yahtzee. Back up front, still going to be Dave Rosen. Russ Carruthers in that 2. Dave Rosen on top. Russ Carruthers in that 2. Curtis Chandler in 3. Bryce DeBoss in the 4. Clenshaw and Chandler going to round out my top 6. I will need at least 2 to 3 volunteers to help me out with race number 4. 2 to 3 volunteers to help me out with race number 4. Right now, Rosen working his way over the double. Puts it upside down. Marshal out front, please, Mr. Gallegos. It is clear. Now, Carruthers going to take over the top spot. Rosen going to drop it to the 2. Chandler not close enough for battling for the 3 spot. 3 in,
2 minutes
2
left.
to go. 3 in, 2 to go. There's Carruthers over the back triple section. Crossover. Lining up the double. Switch back. Over the table. Double into the pitcher's mound. Makes the right-hander coming down the front straightaway. 3:45 in, 1:45 to go. 3:15 in, 1:45 to go. Yeah, if you want to bring one up, that'd be fun. We got some left. Race number 3 on deck. We're going to put some water down after this. Water after this. Right now, Russ Carruthers leading us out. Dave Rosen in the 2. Curtis Chandler in the 3. Again, thanks so much for everyone coming on out. Don't forget, if you got a tab inside the store, pop on in, see the panda. You don't want an angry panda coming after you. So right now,
1
it
minute left.
is Russ Carruthers on top. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Carruthers leading out. Rosen in the 2. Chandler in the 3. DeMoss in the 4. Clenshaw and Chandler going to round out my top 5. Right now, Closest battle will be Bryce DeMoss and Nils Clenshaw. DeMoss and Clenshaw over the crossover they go. DeMoss gets it wrong. Clenshaw gets on the binders with 35 seconds to go. That'll be your battle for 4th and 5th. Coming down that front straightaway right now. Meanwhile, Russ Carruthers leading out with 25 seconds to go. 25 seconds to go. DeMoss putting it upside down. Clenshaw going to pull back into that top 4 now with less than 10, less than 10. Carruthers leading out. Going to get chopped at the line. That is time. Russ, you are done. You're going to find your way into that A main event. Brandon, you are done. Rosen, you are done. Again, I'll need at least 3 to 4 volunteers. Hold on, hold on, hold on. We got 3 cars left to finish out. Nils, you are done in the top 4. Curtis and DeMoss, you are all done. That is a race all stop. Marshall, grab those blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Carruthers and Rosen, you're finding your way into that A main event. That will be race number 10. And again, I'll need these 5 drivers and at least 3 volunteers to help me out for race number 4. At least 3 volunteers. Help me out for race number 4. All right, we can go and get the blowers down. And race number 4 drivers. You can roll them out, check them in. Qualifying in the 10 spot, Phil Rowan. In the 9, Mike Caller. In the 8, Stacy Lamb. In the 7, Jack Wall. In the 6, Shane Saunders. In the 5, Rich Brown. In the 4, Justin Lesh. In the 3, Joe Brooks. In the 2, Cameron Schmidt. And on the pole will be Evan Ferdig. Straight away
Stacy
is
Lamb.
closed.
Evan Ferdig.
Line the cars up. Marshals your
Joseph
spots,
Brooks.
please. Marshals your
Rich
spots.
Brown.
Marshals your
Phil Rowan.
spots.
Justin Lesh.
And again, I will need at least 3 volunteers to help me out. At least 3 volunteers help me out. I need 2 on
Cameron
the center and 1 coming on the straightaway. I need 2 volunteer marshals on the center buckets and 1 coming on the straightaway. Thank you, Mr. Lesh. Thank you, Anton. I need just 1 marshal coming on the front straightaway. Front straightaway over here. Thank you, Matt. And
1 minute to the start of the race.
Mr. Wall, are you up on the driver's stand? And Mike Caller. This would be your race.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
So again, top 2 are going to find their way into that all coveted 21.5 lock time.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Event. 10-car dance coming at you in full effect. Actually, hold please, because we're putting water down.
15 seconds to the start of the
roll
race.
your cars to the side. Water is going down. It's after 3 and 6 and 9.
Less than 5.
Marshals don't disappear on me. You guys are still going to be needed out there to corner marshal, so don't disappear on me. All right, marshals your spots, please. Marshals your spots, marshals your spots. And race number 4. You can go ahead and roll them out, check them in. Roll them out, check them in. Marshals your spots, please. Race will be starting in 1:15. Race will be starting in 1:15.
Mike Caller.
Don't break them on warm-up, kids. Don't break them on warm-up.
The Intimidator. Jack Wall.
Race number 5, my Novice A main event coming up at you next. That is an 11-car dance. Gather round, gather round. Watch on the back triple, watch on the back triple, watch on the back triple. Watch on the back triple. When I say watch on the back triple, that means don't jump the back triple. Lord. You guys are killing me. All right, with that being said, straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Go get the cars lined up. Straightaway is closed. Race number 4. 21-5, B main event. Fertig on the pole. Schmidt in the 2. Brooks in the 3. Lesh in the 4. Brown in the 5. Saunders in the 6. Wall in the 7. Lamb in the 8. Caller in the 9. Rowan on the 10. Where did my marshal go that was right in front of me? I had all my marshalling spots covered. Where did all my marshals go? No, I'll hop down there. It's fine. All right. You guys know the gig. Make your passes clean. I will call you for a stop and go if you guys take one another out. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Going at the sound of the tone. Keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean. Not too shabby. Fertig going to lead us out. Schmidt in the 2. All right, everybody making a lap around. Leading us out, Evan Fertig, Cameron Schmidt in that 2 spot. Justin Lesh in the 3. Brooks in the 4. Brown in the 5. Lamb in the 6. Caller in the 7. Watch on the back triple. Watch on the back triple. Evan Fertig on top. Watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. It is clear. Let's keep it clean, kids. Out front, it is going to be Cameron Schmidt. Lesh in the 2. Fertig in the 3. Looks like Brooks in the 4. Lesh put it upside down. Now Fertig back into the 2. Brooks and Lesh going at it. Brown, Caller, Wall, Lamb, Rowan, and Saunders going to round out my top 10. Right now, back up front, it is going to be Cameron Schmidt. Let's keep it clean. Brooks and Lesh. Lesh into the 3, Brown into the 4, Caller into the 5, Brooks in the 6, Wall, Lamb. That's going to be my top 7 with Rowan in the 8. 140 in, 320 to go. Watch out in the straightaway. Watch out in the straightaway. Watch out in the straightaway. 4-car dance coming over that crossover. Lesh, Brown, Brooks, Caller, Wall, Lamb, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. Brown hooking up a pipe. Watch front straightaway, guys. Watch front straightaway. Back up front, it is going to be Cameron Schmidt on top. Evan Fertig in the 2. There's Fertig right now. There is Saunders and Caller going at it for 9th and 10th. Schmidt right now over the slant double. Tabletop. Fertig giving chase. In the 3 spot's going to be Lesh. Lesh puts it upside down. Chandler right there to get him. So now Brooks going to pull up into the top 3. Brown in the 4. Rowan in the 5. Lesh in the 6. Wall in the 7. Fertig getting it wrong, coming through the switchback section. Thank you, Brandon. 3 minutes in, 2 to go. 3 in, 2 to go. Race number 4. On deck, race
left.
number 5. That is my Novice A main event. You will be up next. Novice A main event. Back up front, going to be Cameron Schmidt. Evan Fertig in the 2. Joseph Brooks in the 3. There's Fertig right now over the pitcher's mound. Down the back straightaway. Brooks in the 3. Brown in the 4. Rowan and Lesh going at it. Wall and Caller going at it. Watch it by start finish line. Watch it by start finish line. It is clear. You're right there. Keep digging, kid. There's Brooks in the 3. Mike and Lesh and Wall. Keep it clean, guys. I know these cars have brakes.
1 minute left.
Caller in the 6. Lesh in the 7. Wall in the 8. Schmidt getting it wrong by the start finish line. There is Fertig now. That's going to be the battle for top spot. Schmidt and Fertig down the back straightaway they go. Brooks in the 3rd spot with 45 seconds. Schmidt and Fertig got to work together. That is the leaders working in front of their Shane. You know what to do. Keep it clean. With under 30 to go. Under 30 to go. Schmidt puts it upside down by the start finish line. Upside down coming on front straightaway. Here comes Brooks and Brown with under 20 to go. Under 20 to go. With less than 15, drivers less than 15. Brown and Brooks get into it in the short shoot. Here comes Rowan. Now Rowan going to find himself in the top 3. Time has expired. Rowan, Brown, and Brooks, you are all done. Waiting on several. Wall, you are done. Lesh, you are done. Lamb, you are done. Caller, Fertig, Schmidt, Saunders, you are all done. Waiting on no one. That is a race all stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Race number 5, Novice A main event, coming up at you next. Novice A main event, coming up at you next. Drivers from race number 4, I need you guys back out on the track. Find a corner marshaling spot. Should have 10 drivers out there for this race. Hold your cars while my blowers are on the track. Hold your cars while my blowers are on the track. All right. Ideally, yes, but I'll find somebody if you have to leave. Phil Rowan. Phil Rowan, are you going to stay if you're bumped into the A? Okay. Rich Brown, are you staying if you're bumped into the A main? Rich Brown? Are you? Yeah, the kid who won is leaving. Phil's not going to stay, so you're next in line. All right, so Evan Fertig and Rich Brown, you're bumped into the A main. Marshals, your spots, please. Roll them out, check them in. Roll them out, check them in. I don't know at this point in time.
The race is completed.
That's going to be race number 8. Yep. Marshals, your spots, please. Marshals, your spots. Marshals, your spots. All right. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed.
Reed
Qualifying
Saunders.
11, Eric
Tanner
Ferrer.
Turley.
In the 10, Elena Ash. In the 9, Noah Yule. In the 8,
Riley
Levi
Johnson.
DeMoss. In the 7, Tanner Turley. In the 6, Allison Shaw. In the 5, Mark Rowan. In the 4, Branson Caller. In the 3,
Mark Rowan.
Riley Johnson. In the 2, Lily Saunders. And on the pole will be Reed Saunders. All right, let's go get our cars lined up. Novice drivers, you know the gig. Riley, you're in third. There you go. Reed on the pole. Lily in 2. Riley in 3. Branson in 4. Mark in 5. Allison in 6. Tanner in 7. Levi in 8. Noah in 9. Elena in 10. Eric on the 11. Sound like a plan? Usually is. Drivers ready? Novice drivers, have a little fun. Make your
1 minute
passes
to the start
clean.
of the race.
Going at the sound of the tone. We are locked and loaded with our novice A-main event. 9-car dance, actually 10-car dance. Lily Saunders going to be leading us out. Riley in the 2. Looks like Mark in the 3. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Watch on the back triple. Watch on the back triple. Marshall out front, please. Mr. Lesh, need to be standing up for me, please. Thank you very much. Watch it off the center triple. Race number 5 on deck. Race number 6, Stadium Truck. You're going to be up next. Stadium Truck, you're going to be up next. Putting water down after 6. Water after 6. Thank you, Mr. Saunders. Appreciate that. Riley Johnson leading out. Eric Ferreira in that 2. In the 3 is going to be Allison Shaw. In the 4 looks to be Lily. Slow it down a little bit, Lily. No need to go whiskey throttle. Watch it in the back triple. Watch on the back triple. Eric Ferreira leading out now. Riley Johnson in the 2. Allison going to pull up into the top 3. Tanner in the 4. Reed in the 5. Watch coming in front straightaway. Watch coming in front straightaway. Help him out, Joe. Thank you very much. Watch on the crossover. Watch on the crossover. Thank you, Stacy. So back up front, going to be the all pink of Ferreira. Coming in the back triple right now. In the 2 will be the Stadium Truck, white into the orange and blue of Johnson. In the 3 is going to be Allison Shaw. Allison working her way over that back triple right now. Sitting in that 3 spot. In the 4 will be the all purple of Lily. She's got Tanner knocking on the back door with Reed in tow. So 4th, 5th, and 6th all going at it hot and heavy. Through the switchback section. Marshall out front, please. Oh, Lily hooking up a pipe. That's going to move Reed now into the top 2. Slow and steady, Lily. Slow and steady. Thank you, Shane. Appreciate that. 240 in. Race number 5 on deck. Race number 6. That is my Stadium Truck A main event. You're going to be coming up next. Stadium Truck A main. We'll be coming up at you next. There we go. Wowzers.
2 minutes left.
It's Eric Ferreira leading out. Riley Johnson in the 2. Shaw in the 3. Let's keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Reed, Lily, Branson. There's Riley and Allison going at it for 2nd and 3rd. Coming down that back straightaway they go. So off the end of the straightaway, that is going to be your battle for 2nd. The Stadium Truck hunted down by the silver and black. Buggy gets it wrong in the short chute. And Lily breaking out, unfortunately. And again, drivers out in the pit area, if you have a tab inside the store, please make your way inside. Get that handled and taken care of. If you have a pit inside the store, get that handled and taken care of. 1:10 left to go on the master clock. 1:10 to go on the master clock. It is Ferreira on top. Johnson in the 2. Shaw in the 3. Saunders in the 4. Saunders,
1 minute left.
unfortunately, was in the 4. Marshall out front, Mr. Lesh. Thank you, Shane. Appreciate that. With 50 seconds left to go, Ferreira leading out. Didn't have the best luck in qualifying. Got it going on in the main event. Got a nice, big, long lead. In that 2 spot is going to be Johnson. Allison Shaw in the 3. Reed in the 4. Branson in the 5. Rowan in the 6. Tanner in the 7. Race number 6. Stadium truck going to be coming back to you next. We are putting water down after 6. Water after 6. Marshal out front, please. Less than 10, drivers, less than 10, less than 10. Less than 5, less than 5. And that is going to be time. Finish lap, you are on. Riley, you are done. Branson, you are done. Waiting on several cars. Marshals, I'm going over, please. Reed, you are done in the top 3. Wow. Mark, you are done. Tanner, you are done. Aaron, you are done. Waiting on 2. Waiting on 2. Waiting on 2. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. Waiting on Elena. Waiting on the slash. Waiting on Elena. Keep it in check, Elena. Waiting on 1. And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, go and grab those blowers. Marshals, go and grab those blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Marshals, grab your blowers. Hey, Stacy, can you grab the blower here for me, please? Marshals, grab your blowers. Mr. Saunders will thank you later for blowing off his area. All right, novice drivers, go and turn them off. Put them down.
The race is completed.
Come on back out. Final marshaling spot. Up next is race number 6. That is my Stadium Truck A main event. I should have a full accompaniment of 10 novice drivers on the track. All right, let's go get our blowers down. Blowers down. Marshals to your spots. Roll them out. Check them in. Qualifying in the 7th spot, Will Davila. In the 6th, Joe Brooks. In the 5, Dylan Dodge. In the 4, Shane Saunders. In the 3, Dave Deline. In the 2, Nick Bayette. And on the pole will be Mike Knobloch. Straightaway is closed. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots.
David Delia. Michael Knobloch.
Marshals to your spots, please.
Joseph Brooks. The Intimidator.
Mr. DeMoss. I don't need 2 guys over there. Over here, please. Levi. Over here. Over here. Thank you very much. All right, Stadium Truck drivers. You have a full accompaniment of novice marshals marshaling for you. The only thing I want to hear from the driver's stand is, marshal, please. There will be no yelling at my marshals. Elena, stay by the cone, please. Thank you very much.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Keep it clean. Nick Bayette, you going to make this run? You have less than a minute. And again, thanks so much for
45 seconds
coming
to the
out
start of the
today
race.
to our spectacular Saturday club in here at Hobby Action Raceway. We're putting water down after 6. Water after 6. If you have a tab inside the store, find your way inside the store, get that handled and taken care of. Up next will be race number 7. That is my short course A main.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Starting to get into all of our A mains right now. So again, I will need some volunteer marshals after race number 7. Volunteer marshals after race number 7, as that's only a 3-truck dance.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
Reed. Why don't you go over with Lily? Eric, center for me, please. Lily, you're looking at that side. Reed, you're looking over here. So one looking one way, one looking the other. Okay? You guys need to be standing up, though. Thank you very much. All right. With that being said, drivers ready. Marshals ready. You guys are going to go at the sound of the tone. And we're locked and loaded with race number 6. This is my Stadium Truck A main event. Leading us out is going to be Knobloch, Bayette. Let's keep it clean, guys. Saunders. Oh, boy. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Watch off the back dribble. It is clear. No. No, I just wanted stand up. There you go. It's 5 minutes. Perfect. Back out front, it's going to be Mike Knobloch. In that 2 spot, going to be Bayette. Brooks into 3. Looks like Dodge in the 4. Didn't see what happened to Shane out early on. That's a rough bit of luck for him. Race number 7. You will be next 7. That is my stadium truck. For short course A main event, short course A main event. You will be up next. Hey, he chose what car to run. Watch on the back triple, watch on the back triple, watch on the back triple. Back triple is clear. Race number 6 on deck, putting water down after this race, water after this race. Race number 7, short course A main event, you will be up next. Short course A main event, you will be up next. Drivers got 2 minutes in, 3 to go. 2 and 3 to go. It is Knobloch on top. Brooks in the 2. Marshall off the end of the straightaway. To help him out, Allison. Thank you very much. Gonna be Knobloch on top. Brooks in the 2. Bayette in the 3 right now. Brooks and Bayette and Deline. All off the end of the straightaway they go. There's Brooks to the slant shoot. Bayette and Deline giving chase. Dodge in the 4. Davila in the 5.
2 minutes left.
You heard it. 3 minutes in, 2 to go. Watch out front, drivers. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. It is clear. Still out up front. It is going to be Michael Knobloch in that 2 spot. Joseph Brooks in the 3 will be Bayette. Deline, Dodge, Davila. Saunders looking on intently. Racing it in his mind. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Mike Knobloch on top. Working his way by the start finish line, blue into the white, through the pitcher's mound he goes. Race number 7, short course A main event, you'll be up next. Short course A main event, you'll be up next. I will need several volunteers after race number 7, several volunteer marshals after race 7 to help me out with marshaling. 4 minutes in, 1 to go.
One minute left.
You heard it. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. And looks like Dodge is out early on. This is starting to look like a 4-wheel drive race. Man. So I guess if 4-wheel drive is the scoring mistress, I guess Stadium Truck is like the redheaded stepchild. Where's Ginger at? Oh, there he is. He's over there in the pits. 4:30 in, 25 seconds left to go. It is Knobloch leading out. And Joseph Brooks in that 2 spot off the end of the straightaway. Joe Brooks with the white and green. Bayette in the 3. Deline in the 4. So that'll be your battle for 3rd and 4th off the end of the straightaway. Bayette and Deline going at it. Knobloch just holding back. With less than 10, they might get by for one more. Less than 5, maybe not. 2 and 1, and that'll be time. Finish lap you are on. Dave Deline, Knobloch, you are done. Bayette on your white flag lap in the 3 spot. Davila, you are done. Waiting on 2, waiting on Brooks and Bayette. Brooks, you're done. Waiting on 1. Marshals, make sure you grab those blowers, blow off your areas. And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers.
The race is completed.
Blow off your areas. We're going to put water down. And race number 7 coming at you next. Drivers from race number 6, do not disappear on me. Find your way back out on the track to find a corner marshaling spot. And race number 7 will be up in about 3 minutes. All right, let's go get our blowers down, blowers down, blowers down. Marshals, your spots, please. Marshals, your spots. Marshals, your spots. Blowers down. Marshals, your spots, please. Race number 7, my short course A main event coming up at you next. Short course A main event coming up at you next. Again, I do need my drivers from
1 minute to the
race
start of the
number
race.
6 out on the track, please. Drivers from race 6 out on
Person
the
Bishop.
track. I will need lots of volunteers after this race for race number 8.
"45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right, drivers from race number 6, I need you guys back out on the track, please. Drivers from race 6, back on the track, please. And I do need at least 2 volunteers to help me out this next race. 2 volunteers to help me out this next race. Race number 7, you can roll them out, check them in. Race 7, roll them out, check them in. In the 3 spot will be Bishop. In the 2, Knobloch, and on the pole will be Kyle Ash. I got Davila there, Saunders there, Deline, Bayette there. And again, I am going to need at least 4 to 5 volunteers for the next race, at least. Need my
Michael
marshals
Knobloch.
back out on the track, please. Marshals back out on the track, please. And I got DeMoss there. I need 2 volunteer marshals, please. I need 2 volunteer marshals. I need 1 off the end of the straightaway. And I need 1 on cone 7. 1 off the end of the straightaway and 1 on cone 7. I need 2 volunteer marshals, please. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate that. Need 1 volunteer marshal off the end of the straightaway. 1 volunteer marshal off the end of the straightaway. And then again, after this race, I will need at least 5 volunteers to help me out with race number 8. That is my 21.5 A main event. You guys can roll them out, check them in. Your loop is going live in. Race is going live in 45 seconds. In the 3 spot, Bryson Bishop. In the 2, Michael Knobloch, and on the pole will be Kyle Ash.
Kyle Ash.
All right, with that, straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Going over cars lined up. Straightaway is closed. Going over cars lined up. Straightaway is closed. Marshals your spots. Got everybody out there. Looking good. Looking good. Going over cars lined up. Cars lined up. And with that being said, drivers ready, marshals ready at the sound of the tone. Knobloch leading us out. Bishop in the 2. Ash in the 3. Ash. We're rolling with the SCB. Knobloch, durability testing 101. No harm, no foul. Ash going to take over top spot. Knobloch in the 2. Bishop in the 3. Again, after this race, I'll need 5 volunteers at least to help me out with race number 8. Going to be Kyle Ash. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Kyle Ash on top. Knobloch in the 2. Bishop in the 3. Ash right now over the table. Knobloch over the table. Top 2 separated by less than a second, about 9/10 of a second. On deck with 2:15 in, 2:45 to go. 2:15 in, 2:45 to go. Race number 8, 21.5, A main event. 21.5, A main event. You are going to be coming up next. Back up front, still going to be Kyle Ash. In that 2 spot, going to be Knobloch. Ash now starting to put a little real estate to himself, and Knobloch. Race number 7 on
2
deck.
minutes
Race
left.
number 8. That is my 21.5 A main event. 21.5 A main event. You will be up next. Again, I will need 5 volunteers to help me out after this race. 5 volunteer marshals after this race to help me out. No. It's every 3. So 3, 6, 9. So we're 11. So intermediate gets water. Watch out front drivers. Kyle Ash still going to be leading us out. Knobloch in the 2. Bishop in the 3.
1 minute left.
All right, we're rolling with race number 7. Race number 8, 21.5 A main event. Better do work. Huh? All right, drivers, you got 25 seconds left to go. Ash still going to be leading us out. Knobloch in the 2, Bishop in the 3. Again, I'll need these 3 drivers, and I will need at least 5 to 6 volunteers. Should be the final time I'll need volunteers, give or take, within a little bit of time. So starting to wind this one down. Less than 10, less than 10. This will be everyone's final lap. Knobloch going to make it by for one more with 2 and 1, and that is going to be time. Finish lap you are on. Finish the ones you have started. Kyle Ash going to be taking the win. Bishop in the 3. Bishop, you are done. Ash, you are done. And waiting on 1, waiting on 1, waiting on 1. Marshals, make sure you grab those blowers. Do what you need to do. And that is a race. I'll stop, I'll stop. Marshals going to grab those blowers. Start blowing off the track. And race number 8.
The race is completed.
My 21.5 A main event coming up at you next. 21.5A coming up at you next. Again, I do need at least 5 to 6 volunteer marshals. 5 to 6 volunteer marshals to help me out with this next race. 5 to 6 volunteer marshals, help me out with this next race, please. All right, we can go and get the blowers down. We can go get the blowers down. And race number 8, you can roll them out, check them in. Drivers from race number 7 and any additional volunteer marshals would be appreciated. Qualifying in the 10 spot, Rich Brown. In the 9, Evan Ferdig. In the 8, Dave Deline. In the 7, Leia Anderson. In the 6, Caleb Knobloch. In the 5, Michael Pukowitz. In the 4, JH to 3. In the 3, Kenny Huxley. In the 2, Rudy Gonzalez. On the pole, Kyle Ash. Straight away,
John Henry
is
III.
closed.
Caleb Knobloch.
Marshall,
Michael
your
Chavez.
spots, please.
Evan Ferdig. David Deline. Rich Brown.
All right, I got Lesh helping me out there. I got Damas can help me out over there. Knobloch off the end of the straightaway. I got
1 minute to the start of the race.
Right there.
Kyle
I
Ash.
need 1, 2. I need at least 2 volunteer marshals, please. I need 3 volunteer marshals. I need 1 on the center bucket. I need 1 off the end of the straightaway, and I need 1 coming on the straightaway.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
3 volunteer marshals, please. 3 volunteer marshals, please. Thank you, Ms. Lamb. I need 2 volunteer marshals, 1 on the center bucket. Anybody looking for some good marshalling karma? Thank you, Ethan. I need 1 coming on
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Or Mr. DeMoss, are you marshalling there? Levi, are you marshalling there? Awesome. Thank you very much. All right, I am clear for takeoff. Anton, appreciate you, baby. Love you.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
21.5, a main event where the men are men and the sheep are afraid. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Go at the sound
Less than 5.
of the tone. Keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean. Don't force anything. That's what I like to see. Single file. Boom shakalaka. Let's get it up, get it on. Kyle Ash leading us out. Gonzalez in the 2. Huxley in the 3. Huxley getting out sideways. Henry dives to the inside. So first, second, third, and fourth already kind of breaking away from Deline, Anderson, Knobloch, Pukowitz, Brown, and Ferdig. Race number 8 on deck. Race number 9. 17.5 A main event. 17.5 Expert A main event. You will be next watching the straightaway. We'll get Jimmy Leff over here to call the race for us. So right now leading out, Kyle Ash on top. Gonzalez in the 2. Henry in the 3. Deline, Huxley, Anderson, Pukowitz, Ferdig, and Brown. That is going to be my top 10. You're watching 1 minute in, 4 to go. 1 minute in, 4 to go. Kyle Ash on top, down that back straightaway. Already got a 2.6 second gap on your second place car of Gonzalez, who's got another 1.7 on Henry. Huxley in the 3. Watch front straightaway, watch front straightaway. Deline getting it wrong on the straightaway. That moves Knobloch now up into that top 5, excuse me. Back up front, going to be Kyle Ash working his way through that back triple section. He goes over the crossover. In that 2 will be Gonzalez. He's got Henry knocking on the back door about a half a straightaway back. There's Gonzalez over the slant. Henry over the slant. Kyle Ash right now working his way off the end of the straightaway, coming up on Fertig. He'll have the leader working with you soon enough. And then Leia Anderson and Pukowitz going at it for 6th and 7th. Deline in the 8. Watch by start finish line. Fertig putting it upside down. Ash to the inside. Race number 8 on deck. Race number 9. 17.5 A main event. Expert A main event. You are going to be coming next. Watch in the straightaway. Watch in the straightaway. Marshall out front, please. Marshall out front. Anderson hooks up. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. You're doing so well. Don't force the issue. Knobloch putting it upside down. Leia Anderson nowhere to go but around the outside. Back up front, it is still going to be Kyle Ash. Gonzalez and Henry working down the back straightaway. They're separated by about half a straightaway. Leader right now working his way over the crossover, coming up on really nobody. Anderson and Pukowitz. You'll have leader working with you soon enough. Gonzalez in the 2. Henry in the 3. Huxley in the 4. Fertig getting it wrong by the start finish line with 3 minutes in, 2 to go. 3 minutes in, 2 to go. Race number 9, 17.5 A main event coming up at you next.
2 minutes left.
Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate that. 3:10 in, 150 to go. Watch by start finish line. It is clear. Watch it on the bowl turn. Watch it in the. There we go. It is clear. Drivers, you have 145 left to go. 145 left to go. It is Kyle Ash on top. Rudy Gonzalez in that 2. Henry in the 3. Huxley in the 4. Knobloch, Anderson, Deline, Brown, Fertig, Pukowitz. Going to be my top 10. Leader right now working his way through the slant straight away. Over the back triple. Crossover he goes. White into the yellow and blue. In that 2 spot will be Gonzalez rocking the all green. Watch on the crossover. It is clear. Thank you, Ethan. So now Gonzalez got a pretty decent lead over the 3rd of Huxley. In the 3. Henry dropping it to the 4. That'll be the leader working with you there.
1 minute left.
Caleb, hold your line. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Race number 9. 17.5 A main event expert. You are coming up next. 17.5 expert A main event coming up at you next. Kyle Ash leading out. Gonzalez in that 2 spot. Huxley in the 3. Henry in the 4. Knobloch in the 5. Anderson, Deline, Brown, Fertig, and Pukowitz. That is going to be your running order with 35 seconds left to go. 35 seconds left to go. Race 8 on deck. Race number 9. Expert 17.5 A. You'll be up next. Marshals, make sure you grab those blowers. Blow off your areas. I should have 10 marshals out there for my next race, which will be nice. Going to turn it over to Mr. Leffler, and he'll finish this out.
Less than 10 on the clock. Less than 10 on the clock. It's still Ash Gonzalez. Huxley. Nothing super close going on with time expiring. You will be done when you come across that line. John Henry caught you at that line. You're going to finish out in that 4 spot. Oh, we got a couple bunking it in the cheater cones. Not sure what positions are going there. And there's Kyle Ash taking the W. Rudy in the 2. You got another by the cheater cones. Other by the cheater cones. And that is a race all. Stop, all stop. Ash in the 1, Gonzalez in the 2, Huxley in the 3. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. That does it for our 21.5 A main event. Coming on up, our expert division. Let's get all those drivers from race number 8 out on the track, please. Drivers from race number 8 out on the track. All right, let's go get our blowers down. Blowers down. Where are our marshals? Let's get our marshals out here. Looks like they're all starting to filter in. We still need one on 7. Bucket covered. Need one over here on 7. We need one on cone number 7 and one in front of the driver's stand. Looks like we got Huxley and Furtick here. All right.
1 minute
go
to
ahead
the start
and
of the
roll
race.
them out, check them in, roll them out, check them in. Drebby in that 10, locking in the 9. Boyd in the 8. Mara in the 7. Pedersoli in the 6. Cruz in the 5. Wortman in the 4. Willie Smith in the 3. McConnell in the 2. And
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Richard.
Kung Fu Fighting. Chase Boyd.
All
One
right, go
Irene.
ahead and rack them up, rack
Student
them
driver.
up. No one else down
Golden
that
Cruz.
straightaway. No one else down that straightaway.
Captain Ahab. Vinny
Getting our
Soli.
grid positions
Randy
here.
Locken. Alan Dreebing. Cheese Whiz. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, here we go. Expert division coming on up. Gather around, gather around.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
This is going to be a fun one to watch here. Marshals on your toes. Drivers, keep it clean. Let's go racing at the sound of the tone.
Less than 5.
17.5, a main event. Expert mode, engaged. We got a clean start going off. So far, so good off that back triple. That's usually the bottleneck, and everyone got around good. Lake gonna lead off that first lap. McConnell, Smith, Cruz, bunking that pole after he made up a spot. Gives it back up to Riley. So we are still running single file. Top 3 trying to do a slight little breakaway here early on in our 5-minute main. 1, 2, and 3 by that start-finish line. It's still Lake McConnell. Watch by the start-finish line. Watch by the start-finish line. It is clear. So after that, now Cruz able to move back into that 4 spot with the 3-car dance trying to break away. Cruz trying to get into it. They got Wortman, Boyd. Watch the crossover, watch the crossover, watch the crossover. It is clear. Take a look at back up front here. It's still Lake McConnell. Ooh, Willie. Cruz working with clean air. McConnell and Willie going at it. So it is the AE Ride, a.k.a. rig of Richard Lake leading us out. He's got McConnell and Willie. A little contact there. Willie checks up, right thing to do, and Lake is going to reap all the benefits there. That allowed Cruz to catch up now, so now Cruz is going to get in the mix, though, for that battle for 2. Off the back triple, they go. Lake by the start-finish line up on the pitcher's mound. He's coming up on Vinny and Mara. And then, too, thank you very much, Trebby. You're going to have 4 or 5 working up with you, right? Just a minute. Watch off the crossover, watch off the crossover. It is clear. Watch off the cheater double, watch off the cheater double. Mara, you're going to have 2, 3, and 4 working with you. Watch that pitcher's mound. It is clear. So Lake's starting to break away clean now. Over that crossover, he's going to be working up on Drebby. By the start-finish line, he goes right now. McConnell still holding off. Willie. Cruz sneaking up in that 4 spot. Locking in the 5. Then we got Boyd, Wortman, Mara, Pedersoli. Your running order. Ooh, something helping over there with that cheater double. Looked like Willie had moved into that too, and then he bonks it. He's going to drop
2 minutes
spots.
left.
Now Cruz and McConnell getting into it. Mara, those guys are working for spots there. Thank you very much. Cruz now going to take over that 2 spot. So now it's Cruz, McConnell, Willie. There goes your leader by that start-finish line. battle is still on for 2. Now McConnell is going to take over that 2 spot.
1 minute left.
So it's McConnell, Cruz, Willie down that straightaway. That's going to be the battle to watch. 50 seconds to go. 50 seconds to go. Lake is on Cruz. And the battle is on for second place. Kind of breaking away just a little bit from that position there. But Cruz and Willie trying to make something happen here. We got 34 seconds to go. All these guys vying for those podium spots. Cruz gets it wrong over that back triple, flips it over. Willie gets around, then Willie flips it over on that back triple. 23 seconds to go. Neither one of them lost too much time. They're still within striking distance of McConnell trying to hold them off. We got 5 seconds to go. I don't know if these guys are going to get around for one more. Oh, Willie bonks it by the cheater. And McConnell's going to get around clean. Cruz is not. So Cruz, Smith, you are both done. Pedersoli, you are done. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I'm trying to fix it. And there goes McConnell with that 2 spot. That is a race. All stop, all stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers.
The race is completed.
All right, we are going to be putting water down, water down. Marshals from race number 9. Don't disappear on me. We're going to put water down, and I'll carry us through to the end of our main event. So again, drivers, grab those blowers. Make sure you blow off your areas. No, he wasn't. So it really doesn't matter. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, marshals, make sure you go out on the track. We're going to pull the water down. That'll carry us through to the end of our main event. Again, thanks so much for everyone coming on out. This is going to be your 17.5 Independent A main event. Again, thanks so much for everyone coming out today. Hopefully everyone's been having a fun time. We're in our final bit of A mains right now, 17.5
1 minute to the start of the race.
We got our 2-wheel mod, then our final 4-wheel drive races. So final 4 races of the day. We coming up at you next.
"45 seconds to the start of the race.
It should be a 10-car dance. So
30 seconds to the start of the race.
9 marshals on the track, please. 9 marshals on the track. So drivers from race number 9, don't disappear on me. I need you guys back on the track, corner marshal. Yep. Why, thank you, Mr. Leffler. Appreciate that. You can leave the radio up there if you want. Thank you. All right, race number 10. You kids can roll them out. Check them in. Marshals your spots, please. Marshals your spots. Marshals your spots.
LLT. Lyle Lamb. Aaron Jensen. Nick Byett. Mike Sara. Lee Helmrich. Mike Galos. Dave Rosen.
Very cool,
Rusker Brothers.
very cool. I got Alan
Dylan
there,
Dodge.
there, and there. I got all my marshalling spots covered. That's what I love to see. Qualifying in the 10 spot, Dave Rosen. In the 9, Russ Carruthers. In the 8, Dylan Dodge. In the 7, Larry Tom. In the 6, Lyle Lamb. In the 5, Lee Helmrich. In the 4, Nick Bayette. In the 3, Mike Sora. In the 2, Mike Gallegos. And on the pole will be Aaron Jensen. With that being said, straightaway is closed. Let's go ahead and get our cars lined up. Straightaway is closed. And line up our cars. Line up our cars. All right, this is our 17.5 lock timing. The struggle is real. All right, you kids know the gig. Have a little fun, do a little dance. Drivers ready, marshals ready. We're going at the sound of the tone. And we're locked and loaded. Jensen going to lead us out. Gallegos in the 2. Sora getting Bayette trying to get inside, not able to capitalize there. Then he gets collected by Tom and Caller. Marshall in the triple, Marshall in the triple, Marshall in the triple. So out front, it is going to be Aaron Jensen going to be leading us out. Gallegos, Carruthers, Lamb, Sora, Brown. Watch it off the end of straightaway, watch it off the end of straightaway. Lamb put it upside down. Tom nowhere to go but on the binders. Back up front is going to be Mike Gallegos. Sora in the 2, Carruthers in the 3. Rosen in the 4. Watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. Let's keep it clean, kids. So back up front, it is going to be, looks like Mike Sora now taking a red top spot. Gallegos going to drop it to the 2. Carruthers in the 3. Watching the back triple, watching the back triple. It is clear. Two drive modified. A main event. That's going to be an 11-car dance. Boogity, boogity, boogie. Headers that pole again. Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. It is clear. Back up front. It is going to be Mike Sora in that 2 spot. Mike Gallegos in the 3. Carruthers. Rosen. Looks like Aaron Jensen still going to be on top. In another zip code, working his way off the back triple. Watch out front, guys. Watch out front. Rosen getting it wrong. Thank you, VP. Aaron Jensen leading out. Sora in the 2. Gallegos in the 3. Carruthers in the 4. Watch on the back triple, watch on the back triple, watch on the back triple. Back triple is not clear. 230 in, 230 to go. 230 in, 230 to go. Race number 11. Two-wheel drive, modified. Going to be coming up at you next. Two-wheel mod coming up at you next. Aaron Jensen leading out. Sora in the 2. Gaios in the 3. Watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. Thank you, Vinny. That'll be the leader working there, Lyle. Keep it clean, guys. The leader coming up on Bayette and Brown. Watch on the back straightaway. Sora in the 2. Right now, Aaron Jensen off the end of the straightaway. Sora off the end of the straightaway. Watch back triple, watch back triple. It is clear.
2 minutes left.
Drivers, you got 3 minutes in, 2 to go. 3 minutes in, 2 to go. Watch it by switch back. Thank you, Chase. Appreciate that. Thank you, Mr. Sora. Nice back down. Sora and Gaios going to be going at it. There's Sora. There's Gaios. Gaios put it upside down on the pitcher's mound. Carruthers in the 4. Helmrich in the 5. Jensen right now working through the double. Slant tabletop. .330 in, 130 to go. 330 in, 130 to go. Race number 11, two-wheel drive, modified. Coming up at you next, two-wheel mod. Coming up at you next. Final 3 races of the day. Two-wheel mod, 13.5 Sportsman, and four-wheel expert. Going to round out the day. Should be done just by about 7:30. Track will be closed at the conclusion of race number 14. Track will be closed at the conclusion of our last race, race 13. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 in, 1 to go.
1 minute left.
Aaron Jensen on top, working down the short chute in front of the driver's stand, right about meow, red and white. In that 2 spot, going to be Sora. Working by the start-finish line right now. In that 3 will be Gaios, rocking the fluorescent orange and blue. With 40 seconds left to go, drivers, 40 seconds left to go, 40 seconds left to go. Race number 11, two-wheel drive, modified, going to be coming up at you next. That'll be an 11-car dance. Watch it coming on front straightaway. Thank you, RL. Starting to wind it down with 20 seconds to go. Drivers, 20 seconds to go. 20 seconds left to go. Watch in center, watch in center. Watch in center. It is clear. Lamb getting it wrong. With less than 10. Drivers, less than 10. Less than 10. Watch by start finish line. That'll be time. Finish lap. You are on. You will be done when you cross our finish line. LT, you are done in spot 7. Carruthers, you are done. Aaron Jensen taking the win. You are done. Lyle Lamb, Lee Helmrich, you are done. 5th and 6th. Waiting on several. Dodge, you are done. Rosen and Sora, you are done. Waiting on Gaios. Waiting on one, and that is a race all stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers. Marshall's grab your blowers. I need all 8 of these drivers out on the track. We'll turn it over to LT. He'll run this race for two-wheel mod. And we'll make sure we got a clear check out of everybody. Marshals, make sure you're grabbing those blowers. Mr. Long, I hate to do this to you. Could you slide just ever so slightly? You're good right there. You can scooch back over. Thank you. All right, marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. Hold your cars, guys. Hold your cars. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. I got Gaios there. Carruthers going to get there. Helmrich there. Need all my marshals back on the track,
race is completed.
please.
All right, marshals from that last race. In your positions, roll them out, drivers. Roll them out. This is your A main. Modified.
Local flip-flops legend. Tim Long.
Watch the double, watch the
Brody.
double.
Voltron. Cheese Whiz. The Black Stallion. Kevin Gatton. Toy Schultz. Jim Silby.
I got you, LT.
Ryan Caller.
Modified two-wheel drive,
NPD
checking
Soli.
them in. Everybody's checked, looking for marshals. Are we good? Yes, we are good. Where's the Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Just a little bit louder. Just a little bit. All right, number laps. Straightaway is closed. Front straight is closed. Front
I
straight
need
is
a
closed.
marshal on center bucket. Marshal on center bucket, please. Marshal on center bucket.
Thank you, Juan. Appreciate it. All right, it's going to be the local legend, Scott Spear at the 1. Lake 2, Gatton 3, Caller 4.
1 minute to the start of the
Kowalski
race.
5. Then it's Silve 6, Leffler 7, Paul Weir 8, Doy Schultz 9, Timmy Long 10, and Vinny short course in the 11.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
This will be a 5-minute affair. Let's keep it clean on the start, guys. Clean on the start. We got a full heat of modify. Let's show them how it's done. Race number 11. Drivers ready. Marshall's ready. Going at the sound of the tone. Clean on the start, boys. Clean on the start. Lake almost jumps over Spear there in the first corner. Over the backside triple. Let's keep it clean, boys. Let's make the jumps for the first lap here. Making jumps. Making jumps. Good stuff here in modified for lap number 1. It's going to be Spear jumping big at the end of the straightaway. Backside triple in the B6.4 Reedy AKA, as is Richard Lake in the 2, yellow body, yellow wheels. Gatton, lime green, white wheels. And it's Caller. And the matte blue, yellow wheels, B6.4. Kowalski getting together with Caller there. That's a battle for the 4. Off the straightaway they go. Spear over the crossover. And it's Lake. Top 2 spread themselves out from Gatton in the 3. And then it's Caller, Kowalski, Silve, Leffler. 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, excuse me. Good stuff there in the mid-pack. But it is Spear and Lake distancing themselves from the rest of the field here. Caller trying to keep Gatton honest. Oh, beautiful stuff there on the chicane for Caller. Fast lap on the track is Scott Spear 18.4. Track is quick. 1:30 down, 3:30 remaining. Picture perfect stuff from Scott Spear out front, down the front straight. Doesn't quite get a toe out of line here. But Richard Lake is keeping him honest for sure. They're both going to the backside triple through the crossover. They got Tim Long in between them. Caution in the triple, caution triple, no one's coming, it is clear. 2 down, 3 to go. Spear, Lake, Gatton, Caller, Kowalski. That's your top 5. Then it's Leffler, Paul Weir, Schultz, Long, Pedersoli, and Jim Silve round out your field. Race number 11 on the track, race number 12 coming up next. Spear, 2.5 on Lake. Lake 3 on Gatton. Then it's Gatton and Caller, battle for the 3 spot. Come by the line, Caller's going to take it from Kevin. Over the pitcher's mound. Front straightaway they go. Caller in the blue and yellow. Blue body, yellow wheels. Gatton in the lime green, white wheels. Backside triple. Kowalski keeping him honest too. That's a 3-4-5 battle through the center of the track. Corner tabletop by the line. Coming up on Tim Long. You got your 3-4-5 there. Kowalski's trying to get there. Back to the front, much of the same. Spear out front by the line, 19-1. Lake by 19 flat. 2.5 seconds separate the top 2 as it has for most of the race here. 2 to go. Oh, Gatton looking for a way around Caller. But the single coming on the straight got a little sideways there. Lost a tad at a time. It looks like he's catching right back up here over the crossover. Battle for the 3. Oh, Gatton, good stuff here in the chicane by the line. 18-7 for Lake, 19-3 Caller, 19-1 for Gatton. That's his fast lap of the race. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Short shoot through the middle, backside, triple 4, 3 and 4. 3:30 down, 1:30 to go. Lake by 20.9. He's now 4.5 back from your leader. Oh, Gatton. Oh, and he does get it on the pole there. Almost crashing the double towards the pitcher's mound. But does get caught on the pole there in the pitcher's mound area. And Kowalski to the 4. 3:45 down, 1:15 to go. 12 coming up next. 12 coming up next. 2 more races after this one, guys. Thank you very much for coming out today. Love these 100 entry Saturdays here, hobby action. Good times. Makes the track super fast. Hope you guys had a good one. Gatton and Kowalski, they're battling. That's a battle for the 4 spot. 45 to go. 45 remaining for Scott Speer. By the line here. 18.9. 17 lap 5:17. That is good stuff. In two-wheel drive modified. Very, very fast. Lake 3.5 back. Caught up a second here in the last couple laps. But it's probably a little too late. Big mistake from Scott Speer, and he could see a battle for the lead towards the end, but don't think that's going to happen here. 15 to go. Kaller in the 3, Kowalski 4, Gatton 5. Leffler, Weir, Schultz, Long, Pedersoli, Silve. Rounding out your field, less than 10. Closest battle's going to be nobody, really. Everybody pretty spread out here at the end. Time expiring on the master clock. Paul Weir done at the line. Scott Speer will go 17 laps. Lake will go 16:04. Kaller going to go 3. Kowalski and Gatton just wasn't close enough there at the end. So Kowalski will go 4, Gatton 5. Scott Speer going to take the win, 17 lap 5:18. That's a race. Please turn them off and come back out to Marshall. Race number 12.
The race is completed.
Let's roll them out, check them in.
All right, marshals, make sure you're grabbing those blowers. Marshals, make sure you're grabbing those blowers. Thank you, Jackie. Appreciate that. Thank you. All right, drivers from race number 12. I need your drivers race number 11. I need you guys back on the track. Drivers race 11, back on the track. Let's go get our blowers down, blowers down, blowers down. And race number 12, you can roll them out, check them in. Race 12, roll them out, check them in. Marshals your spot. Should not be looking for any volunteer marshals. Should have 10 drivers out there. Qualifying in the 6th spot, Anton Morissette in the 5, Bryce DeMoss in the 4, Justin Lesh in the 3, Ryder Pukowitz in the 2, Russ Carruthers, and on the pole will be Diego Bettenker. Straightaway is closed. Marshals your spots, please. Marshals your
Diego
spots.
Bettenker. Man on fire. Bryce DeMoss. Justin Lesh. Ryder Pukowitz. Russ Carruthers.
Hey, Ryan, you want to help me out with the next race? Thank you. All right, we got a clear check out of everybody. Good seeing you, man. Thanks for coming out.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right. With that being said, drivers ready, marshals ready. Going at the sound of the tone. And we're locking and loaded with race number 12, our 13.5 four-wheel sportsman. A couple cars getting into it right off the bat. Remember, drivers, keep it clean. So it is going to be Diego Bettenker leading us out. Looks like Carruthers in the 2, Pukowitz in the 3, and Tom Morissette in the 4. DeMoss and Lesh. Anton getting it wrong. Keep it clean, Ryder. Thank you, Ethan. And you're good. Thank you very much. Race number 12 on deck. Race 13. Final race of the day. That is my 13.5 four-wheel expert. You will be up next. Oh, boy. Watch back triple. Watch back triple. Clear. Leading us out is going to be Diego Bettenker. Russ Carruthers in the 2. Top 2 doing a breakaway dance. Over the crossover they go. In that 3 is going to be Pukowitz with Morissette in the 4. I don't know. Maybe leave about 8:30. Give or take. All right, back up front, it's going to be Diego Bettenker on top. Russ Carruthers in the 2. Pukowitz in the 3. DeMoss in the 4. Morissette and Lesh going to round out my top 6. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. 2 in, 3 to go. Let's keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean. Diego Bettenker on top. Russ Carruthers in that 2. Pukowitz in the 3. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Diego Bettenker hooking up a pipe. Got a pretty good lead on second place of Carruthers. Carruthers right now working his way through the back triple. Puts it upside down. So it is Bettenker on top. Carruthers in the 2. Pukowitz in the 3. Lesh in the 4.
Two minutes left.
.330 in, 1:30 to go. Diego Bettenker on top. Carruthers in the 2. Pukowitz in the 3. Lesh in the 4. Morissette and DeMoss going to round out my top 6. Race number 13. Four-wheel drive expert coming up at you next. Four-wheel expert coming up at you next. With 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Diego Bettenker. Everybody trying to find their way around the cheater cones. Denied.
1 minute left.
It's going to be Diego Bettenker on top. Russ Carruthers in that 2. Pukowitz in the 3. Lesh in the 4. Morissette in the 5. DeMoss in the 6. That would be what I would do. We go into the hub? Hub for dinner. That works for me. After 8:30, 8:45-ish. Watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. 4:30 in. 25 seconds left to go. 25 seconds left to go. Diego Bettenker leading out. Russ Carruthers in the 2. Ryder Pukowitz in the 3. Lesh in the 4. Marshall in the center section. Rock, paper, scissors between Vinny and Ethan. Ethan lost out. With less than 10. Final race of the day. Four-wheel drive expert coming up at you next. Four-wheel expert coming up at you next. That might only be a 3-car dance. I don't know. Time has expired. Anton, you are done. Russ in the 2. You are done. Waiting on 4. Waiting on 4. Lesh, you are done. Diego, you are done. Ryder, you are done. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers. Final race of the day, race number 13. 13.5 four-wheel expert coming up at you next. I'll need these 6 drivers out on the track, and I got Caller helping me out. We should be good for our, looks like 3-car dance. All right, race number 12. Drivers, go and turn them off, put them down. Come on back out, find a marshalling spot. All right, let's go get the blowers down, blowers down, blowers down. Race number 13, you can roll them out, check them in. Qualifying in the 5 spot, Nick Bayette in the 4, Alan Dreby in the 3, Michael Pukowitz in the 2, Kevin Boyd, and on the pole will be Riley Wortman. Straight away is closed. Marshall to your spots, Marshall to your spots. I got Caller there, Diego there.
One Irie.
Ryder, go ahead and
Kevin
stay
Boyd.
over there. Off that.
Michael Puchales.
And DeMoss there, Anton there. I'll hop down over there. Nick, are you going to make this? Yes or no? Nick Bayette? Nope. Okay, cool. Mr. Lesh right in front of me. All right, so 3-car dance. You kids know the gig. Have a little fun. Final race of the night. Again, if you have a tab inside the store, go inside. Get that taken care of. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Going at the sound of the tone. Wortman going to lead us out. Boyd in the 2. Pukowitz in the 3. Again, huge thanks to everyone coming out today. Hopefully everyone had a fun little time. Always nice to see huge turnouts, which is what I love to see. Track is ripping and gripping for our Saturday race program. So again, thanks so much. Wortman on top. Boyd in the 2. Pukowitz in the 3. Riley Wortman going to be leading us out early on. Kevin Boyd in the 2. Pugowitz going to be in the 3. And don't forget, on Sundays, we do open practice. So track is maybe not as fast as a race day, but definitely good for practicing. Set up sheets and just doing some fun little stuff. So race number 13 on deck. Race number 14 is no race number 14. Back up front, it is going to be Riley Wortman on top. Kevin Boyd in the 2. Pukowitz in the 3 with 140 in, 3:30 to go. 140 in, 3:30 to go. Back up front, it's still going to be Riley Wortman. Kevin Boyd in that 2 spot. Pukowitz in the 3. Marshall out front, Mr. Carruthers. Clear. Sweet. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Riley Wortman leading out. Over the crossover he goes. Kevin Boyd in the 2. Pukowitz is going to be in the 3. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Drivers, you got 2:45 in, 2:15 to go. 2:45 in, 2:15 to go. Again, huge thanks to everyone coming on out. Shop is closed. You'll have to go out the side door. So don't forget, we'll do it all over again on Wednesday at 7 o'clock with the Mouth of the South. Jimmy Leffler on the microphone.
2 minutes
He'll
left.
sell you the whole seat, but you only need not really nothing because all you got to do is listen to him. So it's Riley Wortman leading out. Kevin Boyd in the 2. Pukowitz going to round out my top 3. So right now we're running at 100% attrition rate for those that started, which is always nice to see with four-wheel drive. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Wortman on top. Boyd in the 2, Pukowitz in the 3. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Oh. Riley Wortman on top. Boyd in the 2.
1 minute left.
It is Wortman on top. Boyd in the 2. Pukowitz in the 3. Starting to wind this one down with 40 seconds left to go. 40 seconds left to go. Oh. All right, now Riley Wortman 17 and a 5:17. Boyd with a 5:14. Pukowitz with a 5:06. And that'll be time on the master clock. Keep them rolling, drivers, till we call you done. Keep them rolling till we call you done. And that is going to be a race. Everyone will be done when you cross our finish line. Michael Pukowitz in the 3 spot. You are done. Riley Wortman going to take the tone-to-tone win in 13.5 four-wheel expert. Boyd in the 2. Wortman taking the win. That does conclude our race program. Again, thanks so much for everyone coming on out.
The race is completed.
Do appreciate that. And with that, track is closed. Track is closed. Track is closed. Again, thanks so much for everyone coming on out. We'll see you guys on the next go round.